Okay, so now that we've got the information for your father's death certificates, um, the funeral, the graveside, the last thing we need to cover is the casket. Now, is there a particular kind of casket you were looking at, or do you want some more time to look around, or what are your thoughts on
Um, I think we're gonna go with wood, but I have a few questions
that? Okay.
about the wood. Because if it were me, I would personally choose the metal.
Mm-hmm.
But my father was a carpenter, and he would probably roll over if he knew that I put him in a metal casket.
Right.
So,
I think he'd really appreciate a wooden casket being, a carpenter.
I'm sure, yeah. He always said that why would he want something that was not, individually crafted? He doesn't want to be putting something that's just, copy and
That's
paste
stamped
it.
out like a metal casket.
Right.
Um, Now, as far as the wooden caskets, we have several different options,
Okay.
several different kinds of wood to choose from. We've got your reclaimed barn wood, we've got your oaks, your cherries. Is there a particular kind of wood that you're interested in?
Um, my dad's favorite kind of wood to work with was a nice cherry, but I know that's more on the expensive end.
Right.
Um,
Yeah, cherries are they tend to be a little more high.
Now the oak is that um, more of a nice balance because I don't want to put out a lot of money in this, but I also don't want it to look cheap.
Right. Your oak wood is a little more common. It's a little more cost friendly, but it can it is a nice wood. I'm not saying it's
Right. It is. I know
it
it's a
doesn't
nice solid wood.
right. It doesn't really look cheap.
Okay. What about a red oak?
A red oak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I believe we have one of those. I can get you one. Now the dimensions of it. The interior is 24 inches. Um, the length is 82 inches.
Okay. Now my dad was, a little on the heavier side.
Right.
So do we need to? Do they make them like wider or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's called an oversized casket,
Okay.
and they start those at 28 inches.
Okay.
And I think 28 inches would be.
Is that plenty?
I think it would be plenty for your father,
Okay.
just so he doesn't look so crowded.
Right. I always wondered about that because I could never get him to eat right or exercise. So
Right.
I was always worried about what he would look like in a casket. I don't want him to look like
Yeah,
cramped.
don't want him to look comfortable.
Yeah. So the 28 inches is
Yeah,
enough.
I think the 28 inches would be perfect
Okay.
for his size.
Okay.
Are there any more questions you had about the casket itself?
Well, how? I know the oak is a pretty solid piece of wood. So is that heavier than like a standard like metal casket?
Yeah, your solid oak wood casket is quite a bit heavier than
Okay.
let's say an 18 gauge
Right.
steel casket.
Okay. I have some pallbearers in mind, but if something didn't work out, if it fell through, does the funeral home provide like extra assistance if we needed that, if we could?
Yes, our crew can step in and help
Okay.
if there's not enough people or if somebody's struggling. We walk with a casket. If you wanted to process, we walk with a casket. If somebody was struggling, my guys could get in there
Okay.
and help out.
Okay. That's very reassuring because, like I said, I've got in mind who I want to do that, but not everybody is reliable as
Right.
far as certain things.
Right.
So that's good to know.
Did you have any more questions about the casket or?
Not any that I can think of off the top of my head. I'm just,
Okay.
it's a very long process. Is there, I don't think I have any more questions. Is there anything
I
I'm
believe.
missing?
No, I believe we pretty much got it covered here. You want a standard oak casket,
Red oak.
red oak casket. And I believe that everything will be fine.
Okay. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome.